Do you still remember your old Nokia phones? Have you not missed them? Here are some lists of old phones branded by Nokia. Nokia 8110. Nokia 8110 is a mobile phone released in 1996. It was announced on September 9, 1996, as the first of Nokia's high-end 8000 series of phones. Its distinctive styling was the first example of a slider form factor. A sliding cover protected the keypad when being carried in the pocket and extended downwards in use, bringing the microphone closer to the mouth. The action of opening the cover also answered an incoming call. The prominent curvature of the case, particularly when open, earned it the nickname Banana Phone. It was also the first Nokia phone with monochrome graphic LCD. Nokia 3110. The 3110 is a GSM mobile phone handset manufactured by Nokia in Hungary, introduced at CeBIT in March 1997. The 3110 is notable as the first Nokia handset to feature the Navi-key, aka D-pad, menu navigation system. The Navi-key was featured heavily on Nokia handsets, especially the entry-level models such as the Nokia 1100 in the following years. Unlike its successor, the 3210, and subsequent handsets of similar design, the 3110 had an external antenna. The phone was available with a slim, standard or vibrating battery. It could only be used on a GSM 900 network. Nokia 6110. The Nokia 6110 was a GSM mobile phone from Nokia announced on December 18, 1997 and released in 1998. It is not to be confused with the newer Nokia 6110 Navigator. It was a hugely popular follower of the Nokia 2110 and the first of the many Nokia 6XXX series business-targeted phones. Main improvements over the 2110 were reduced size and improved talk time. It was the first GSM phone to use an ARM processor, as well as the first running on Nokia's Series 20 user interface. The phone shared the same platform as the Nokia 5110 targeted at the consumer market. Unlike the 5110, however, it had the advanced user interface with menu icons. It was the first phone with this new interface that would become the future standard, and featured an infrared port, once again being Nokia's first phone with it. It was also the first phone from Nokia to have the popular Snake game pre-installed. Nokia 8810. The Nokia 8810 is a slider-style mobile phone handset manufactured by Nokia, announced on March 18, 1998. It is most notable as being among the first phones to have an internal antenna. It was designed to be the flagship and the most luxurious of all Nokia phones at the time, and also one of the first phones with chrome plating. Nokia 5110. The Nokia 5110 is a GSM mobile phone that was introduced by Nokia on April 12, 1998. The 5110, also known as Nokia 5146 on 121, No T-Mobile, or the NK402 on Orange in the UK, was intended for the consumer market, succeeding Nokia 3110 and the analog Nokia 232. Its design is based on the same platform as Nokia 6110 for the business market. It features a similar, simpler, revamped user interface called Series 20, but lacked the infrared data interface. Nokia 7110. The Nokia 7110 is a GSM mobile phone announced in February 1999 and released in October 1999. It was the first mobile phone to run Series 40 and to come with a web browser. It preceded the Nokia 8146/8148, which was released in 1996, and it was replaced by the Nokia 7650, which was released in late 2001. Nokia 3210. The Nokia 3210 is a GSM cellular phone, announced by Nokia on March 18, 1999. A combination of cutting-edge features such as internal antennas and T9 text entry ensured the 3210 huge commercial success. Much of the phone's success can also be attributed to an advertising campaign aimed predominantly at young people, a first in the mobile phone industry. The inclusion of 3 games, changeable express-on covers, as on the previous Nokia 5110, an internal antenna, customizable ringtones and competitive prices led to the handset's huge popularity with those aged 15 to 25. It was also thinner than previous Nokia models. With 160 million units sold, the 3210 is one of the most popular and successful phones in history. It is considered one of the most significant handsets Nokia ever developed. Nokia 8850. The Nokia 8850 is a mobile phone handset manufactured by Nokia. It was a light, alloy-bodied enhanced version of Nokia 8210 model with slider protection of the keypad and white lighting of the keypad and screen. The 8850 is considered to be an unrepairable phone, thus resulting in very few active handsets in the market. Today it remains a collector's item. It also came in gold. It was introduced as a successor of an earlier model, the Chrome phone Nokia 8810. Nokia 8210. Nokia 8210 is a mobile phone by Nokia, announced on October 8, 1999 in Paris. At the time, it was the smallest, lightest Nokia mobile phone on the market, thus its selling point was based on its design and customization, with removable express-on covers. 6 differently colored express-on covers are available, as well as many third-party ones. Nokia 6210. The Nokia 6210 is a mobile phone made by Nokia. It was introduced at the CE Bit Fair in Hanover in February 2000, succeeding the Nokia 6110. In addition to calling and SMS messaging, it has many other features, including an alarm clock, HSCSD modem, web client, 3 games, Snake 2, Pairs 2 and Opposite, calculator, to-do list application, calendar, infrared connectivity, voice recorder, and stopwatch. The plastic detail below the keypad, which Nokia call the personal badge, is removable. Over time, Nokia sent free promotional replacements, screen printed with text of the customer's choosing. Nokia 3310. The Nokia 3310 is a GSM mobile phone announced on September 1, 2000, and released in the 4th quarter of the year, replacing the popular Nokia 3210. It sold very well, being one of the most successful phones with 126 million units sold worldwide, and being one of Nokia's most iconic devices. The phone is still widely acclaimed and has gained a cult status due to its extreme durability. Several variants of the 3310 have been released, including the Nokia 3315, 3320, 3330, 3350, 3360, 3390 and 3395. The Nokia 3310 was produced at factories in Finland and Hungary. Nokia 8310. The Nokia 8310 is a mobile phone manufactured by Nokia between 2001 and 2002. Belonging to the 8000 series, the handset was a member of Nokia's flagship premium Candy-Bar variety, and launched after its announcement at CEBIT in March 2001. Incorporating Nokia's trademark menu system and GUI with a white backlight color, the device was easy to operate, yet contained advanced premium features not normally found on handsets of the time, such as infrared, a fully functional calendar, and was the first Nokia phone to sport GPRS support and in-phantom radio. Nokia 5510. The Nokia 5510 is a mobile phone announced on October 11, 2001 and released in December of that year. The Nokia 5510 features a full QWERTY keyboard, an 84x48 monochrome display, and is notable for its digital music player, the company's first mobile phone with music player capabilities. It has a 64 MB memory for storing audio files. Its successor is the Nokia 3300. Nokia 7650. The Nokia 7650 is a 2.5 grams consumer-oriented smartphone belonging to the fashion and experimental 7XXX series. It was introduced in Barcelona on November 19, 2001, and was described by CEO Jorma Ollila as the company's most important launch of that year, Feature-rich, it was the first Nokia phone with a built-in camera, VGA resolution, and thus its imaging capabilities was widely marketed. It has a large, at the time, 2.1 inches, color display with a resolution of 176 by 208 pixels. The 7650 was also the company's first to feature multimedia messaging service, MMS, and it also has Bluetooth and GPRS connectivities, although too much criticism did not support Bluetooth headsets. Nokia 5210. The Nokia 5210 is a mobile phone manufactured by Nokia. Announced on November 19, 2001, it was released in early 2002. The 5210 is designed for use in tough conditions and is dust, shock and water resistant. It features rubber express on shells, WEP over CSD and a built-in thermometer. The thermometer displays the internal temperature of the phone's battery. This feature is also present on other phones that have NetMonitor enabled. Like most Nokia's phones, users can customize the case easily from its original colors, blue or orange mixed with silver and black. The 5210 is notably also the only Nokia phone with an orange backlight, unlike other Nokia models with a monochrome display. Nokia 3410. The Nokia 3410 is a mobile phone made by Nokia, the successor of the popular Nokia 3310. It was announced at CeBIT on March 12, 2002. The 3410 was the first Java phone by Nokia, as well as being one of the earliest mobile phones outside Japan to feature 3D graphics and an image editor. The Nokia 3410 was never released in the Asia-Pacific region because of the release there of an alternate variant of the 3310, called the Nokia 3315, which featured almost the same design cues as the Nokia 3410. Nokia 3510. The Nokia 3510 is a mobile phone for the GSM network, introduced by Nokia on March 12, 2002. The phone was the first Nokia phone to bring GPRS internet services to the mass market. An enhanced version, Nokia 3510i, introduced sometime later on September 6, 2002, and released in December 2002. It was one of the first phones with a color display. The phone has a Nokia Series 4096x65 user interface. The 3510 has the multi-button user interface of the classic Nokia 2110. Along with Nokia 7210, it was the first Nokia device on the mass market with polyphonic ringtones. They were already on the Nokia 7650. Nokia 3650. The Nokia 3650, sold in North American markets as the Nokia 3600 Tri-Band GSM 850/1800 1900 MHz, is a smartphone from Nokia announced on September 6, 2002 as the successor to the Nokia 7650. It runs Symbian OS Series 60, version 1.2. A very distinctive feature of the Nokia 3650/3600 was its unique retrocircular keypad. Many owners would have preferred a Series 60 device with a conventional keypad, however some stated that the rotary-style keypad made text messaging easier and faster. This device improved on several things compared to 7650, such as expandable memory, improved battery and camcorder capability, and it retailed for a lower price upon release in early 2003. It also had support for express-on covers. Nokia 6600. The Nokia 6600 is a smartphone introduced on June 16, 2003 by Nokia. It was released in October 2003. It was Nokia's high-end model of the 6XXX Classic Business Series. At the time of release, it was the most advanced product ever launched by Nokia, and it runs on Symbian OS 7.0's Series 60 2nd edition. It also featured a VGA camera, a music player and video player, Bluetooth and extended storage by memory card, being the second non-communicator to do so, after the Nokia 3650. Nokia 2100. The Nokia 2100 is a mobile phone announced on November 4, 2002 and released in 2003. It is a derivative of the more popular Nokia 1100 and serves as a spiritual successor to the Nokia 8210, sharing a similar button layout and small dimension. It also included some classical Nokia games. They were Space Impact, Snake 2 and Link 5. Most notably Space Impact included better graphics than Nokia 3310 and others, but being more slow and having bad frame rate. Despite having black and white display, and it having low resolution, Nokia 2100 included graphic reductor for images, which you could then save and send via MMS. Nokia 3100. The Nokia 3100 is a tripod GSM mobile phone announced on June 17, 2003 as an entry-level phone from Nokia and released in September 2003, designed primarily for the newer generation of marketing audience. The Nokia 3100 was developed from the Nokia 6100 as a successor to the Nokia 3510. The phone was Nokia's first in the youth-oriented 3000 series to be equipped with a 128 by 128 pixel passive color display, 4096 color/12-bit, and included Java MIDP 1.0, XHTML and web browser, GPRS, POP port connectivity and lithium-ion battery. It is also capable of playing polyphonic MIDI files, which can be used as ringtones. It is compact in size and lightweight, and also features special lighting effects. Nokia 1100. The Nokia 1100, and closely related variants, the Nokia 1101 and the Nokia 1108, is a basic GSM mobile phone produced by Nokia. Over 250 million 1100s have been sold since its launch in late 2003, making it the world's best-selling phone handset and the best-selling consumer electronics device in the world at the time. The model was announced on August 27, 2003 and was discontinued in September 2009. In the past few years, Nokia relied on the legacy of the old era feature phones to be a cornerstone. But the smartphone market is destined to be dominated by young people. This market is already a Red Sea. Every step forward requires determination and courage. But if you want to keep up with the times, this is what Nokia has to do.